Bottle boys, up with the lot. Who cares if it's raining? Who cares if it's dark? There's a whole lot of bottle boys taking a pride in making sure each customer is satisfied. Milk, eggs and butter, got 'em all on the float. Anything you're short of, darling, leave us a note. Oh, you'll be glad you wrote it when you hear the noise of the rattle of the bottles of the bottle boys.
One of my crazy ideas. Today they're going to train in the background with You Never Walk Alone.
That's a good idea. It's an interesting idea. I'm looking forward to this.
Boys, mentally we start to play the game now, okay? We are at Anfield. Let's go!
Viva la raza!
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months. So I cannot say. I'm allowed to give my interpretation of what happened in the game, but I don't know how to lie, and I don't like lying, so I prefer not to say what I think.
I can't change that my hair is perfecto.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
That was a bounce ball and kicked him, and he's looking for that.
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months.
I've never been to Anfield and seen Arsenal in complete control of the game. You're normally suffering a
We would agree, but what I'm saying is that when people are saying he's finished 8th and all that, don't forget he won FA Cup in his first season when he was the first manager to catch COVID. So let's not forget that anymore.
You know what? You know what's gonna happen? You know what's happening to you right now? You know what's gonna happen? No. Words? No, you just made the list. You know? You just made the list. You know what happens when you insult my best friend? You just made the list.
What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
You just made the list! What'd you say to me? No, right there. What'd you say to me? You know what? You just made the list. Brace face in row 12 is now on the list. What'd you say to me?
Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. Big up to everyone locked in. We are back in the UK, back in this dead weather. And today we've got Fabrizio Romano coming out saying that Odegaard is out for 9 games. 9 games, Odegaard's out, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, familia. Big up to everyone supporting. And we're gonna get into that because Odegaard, you just made the list. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up to everyone locked in. You know what I'm saying? I see all the man them in the chat. Let's get straight into it. I'm gonna keep it honest, yeah, as I always do. I don't wish injury upon anyone. I hope we have all our players available. This is not going to be a valid excuse for us not to do what we need to do. Odegaard was good for a couple of games. Yeah, that's okay. But at the end of the day, let's just be real. Eze was supposed to be brought in as an upgrade to Odegaard. So we should be able to weather this storm. I know some people are going to talk about, but Odegaard, he had a good game in this. Maybe he's coming back to form. Listen, it is what it is. We've got multiple options there. Multiple options. We've got Ethan, we've got Dalman, we've got Eze. that can play in that 10 role. It's not like Odegaard week in, week out has been pulling up trees. So as much as, you know, it's a shame, obviously it's a MCL, not ACL. The news could have actually been a lot worse. Let's keep it honest. If he had an ACL injury, he'd be out for months and months. The fact that it's a MCL is kind of, you know, the best result out of a bad situation, really and truly. It is a little bit sad for Odegaard personally because he was getting a bit of rhythm in his game. But at the same time, like, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have a team strong enough to be dealing with this. And it's part of the game. Injuries are part of the game, unfortunately. And it's mad, isn't it? Like, the players that have been here probably the longest are the ones that keep getting recurring injuries now. You know what I mean? And this is the thing when you have to take advantage of opportunities to win the league, because Odegaard, how many shoulder injuries did he have this season? 2 shoulder injuries. Now he's had an MCL. You know what I mean? Saka, numerous injuries this season as well. Injuries last season. You know what I mean? It's all catching up to a lot of these players. Look, it's always sad to have a player out. I don't wish it upon any player. I would have loved to have seen. Well, we still got time to see it, but I do want to see Eze and Odegaard play on a consistent basis, and then have Declan Rice sitting there in the 6 would be good to see. I would like us to go back to some attacking football and actually taking games to the opposition. But at the same time, it is what it is. We still have enough to weather this storm. We have enough to, you know, do what we need to do. You know, Odegaard was great against Olympiacos, you know, but at the same time, it's Olympiacos. And let's be real, every time we've needed this captain to step up in the big games, he's not stepped up in the big games. So as much as, you know, it is a loss, he's never been a reliable performer. And what I mean by reliable, I'm talking about quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals of cup competitions, the league, crunch end of the season. You know what I'm saying? In May, doing everything, you know, leading the team over the line. I think some of the criticism that's come Odegaard's way has been completely warranted. Completely warranted. Every single time it's time to step up, this guy does not step up. He's still got time, obviously missing 9 games. He's going to miss the, you know, Atleti game, Crystal Palace game. Those are some big games that he's missing. Do you know what I'm saying? So wait, hold on. He's missing Fulham 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure if he's going to be available for the Tottenham and Bayern Munich game. You know what I mean? And then we got Chelsea. So by the time Odegaard comes back, we've got Tottenham. You know what I mean? North London derby. Is he going to be up to speed? Because yeah, he might be available in terms of fitness, but he's not going to be match ready. He's not going to be up to speed, being out for that many games. So, but I wouldn't play him against Tottenham. You know, it's a North London derby. You don't really want to be chancing him against. It doesn't matter how bad Tottenham are. A derby is always the derby. Do you know what I mean? And you have to be up for it, and you have to be on your A game. He will not be on his A game for the Tottenham game, in my opinion. Bayern Munich. Well, we've already got slapped up by a worse Bayern Munich. Now we're going up against a better Bayern Munich. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's looking a bit long. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Man is saying Fulham and Crystal. Yeah. Those are the games. He's definitely not missing Fulham. He's definitely missing Atletico Madrid. And he's definitely missing Crystal Palace. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, am I looking at Odegaard thinking, yo, this guy would have definitely turned up if he was playing in those games? He probably wouldn't have turned up. Do you know what I mean? Because this guy's form has been all over the place. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about when we're gonna see him back to his best. But that's a mad run of games. Obviously, we got Atletico Madrid, Crystal Palace. That ain't gonna be easy, and Brighton, because Brighton they're a good little team. They're a good little team. You can't mug off Brighton. They play some good football. And then we've got Tottenham, Bayern, Chelsea. That's the next run. That ain't gonna be easy. Then Brentford and Aston Villa. That's gonna be a difficult run. Bayern ain't gonna just lay down. Chelsea, look what they done to Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't write Chelsea off. I know a lot of people have been trying to write Chelsea off. I still don't have them winning the league, but you can't take them for an idiot. You know what I mean? You can't take them for an idiot, man. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up Jalil, man. Big up to you, bro. Always in the chat. Big up, bro. Big up Nottingham Forest, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, listen, man is saying up to Sunderland, yeah. But that's the thing. If he's back after Sunderland, but he's not ready. He's not ready for Tottenham, Bayern Munich, Chelsea. He ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for them games. I'm just keeping it 100. Today, actually, I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link out. To be fair, to anyone that does want to jump on, let me put the link out. Hold on, so man can have their say as well on Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. There we go. It's pinned. And yeah, bro, he ain't gonna be ready. He ain't gonna be ready. But like I said, like we've got enough to deal with it, and I don't want to see any of this being used as any type of excuse as to why we don't get results that we need against Crystal Palace, Atletico. Yeah, I'm saying Fulham, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Tottenham. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. We have enough creativity in this team. We have enough creativity, and it's not like Odegaard's been ripping up trees so far up to this season. He's had about two games that he's played decently, and that's about it. You know what I mean? And one of them's Olympiacos. Let's not start going on like that's the standard. This guy's got a lot to prove. He's got the captain's armband, and every single time we need him to get over the line, I see this guy go missing. So hopefully, you know, maybe he's stepping it up because he now got competition, and that's why I always wanted competition at this club, because this is what happens. You get the best out of players once they got competition and once they know their position in the team is, you know, under threat. More like Odegaard might be back for the North London derby after November international break. That's what I'm saying. What version of him are we going to see? It's not going to be the Odegaard after the Olympiacos game. Do you know what I'm saying? Where he was starting to hit some form. Big up Northside. Both our countries, Ghana and Cape Verde, have made it to the World Cup 2026. Proper things, my bro. Come on. You know the vibes. Come on, bro. We're here, man. Africa's here, bro. Africa's here. Big up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Ghana. Big up to my country, Cape Verde. You know what I mean? Big up. Big up. You know what I mean? Big up. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Big up Northside. Big up, bro. Big up. I can't even lie. What's man saying? Oh, big up Nottingham Forest, man. Big up to Nottingham Forest, bro. Yeah, I mean, finally back, bro. Finally back. Arteta thinking he'll replicate Anfield with a couple of speakers, but no, you'll never walk alone. Cracks me every time. This guy. I'm telling you. Saka 2 torn hamstrings in both legs as well. Ben White knee surgery last summer, kept playing him in pain, and Timber, bro. The record is mad. The record is mad. And you know, we're only getting this news here because this manager is not going to be able to finesse. He's not going to be able to finesse people and justify Odegaard coming back. He probably asked them, yo, can I play Odegaard through pain? Can I give him a couple of injections? Exactly, like you just said with Ben White, with Saka, you know what I mean, with Timber, with all of these, man. And they probably told him, yeah, nah, we can't inject him up and let him go onto the pitch. So now it's come out, bro. Because you know this manager always likes to try and keep it vague and do this whole, you know, is he available? Is he not available? So yeah, it's just because you can't play him through the injury, bro. Because I bet you any money this manager want to play him through the injury. Fulham, Atletico, Crystal Palace are hardest games. Even Sunderland away is a banana skin game. That is true. Sunderland have been doing their thing. Got to give it up to Sunderland, man. They have been doing their thing. That is true. That is true. But again, we should be doing our thing. But that's what I'm saying. Should be. Should be. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Yo, big up, bro. I'm blessed, man. You know what I mean? I'm blessed, bro. Just here. Yeah, I mean, I'm blessed. But like I said, I don't even like. We already knew that, you know, those news out there. It's just been confirmed. We already knew that Odegaard's not going to be available, and yeah, it was just really a matter of fact of how long is he not going to be available. I reckon this manager rushes him back. If we don't get the results we need against Fulham, Atletico, Crystal Palace, yeah, I mean, I think he'll start rushing him back, especially with Tottenham on the horizon. Every single time this manager's under pressure, he starts rushing players back. He starts trying to, you know what I mean? So I reckon he ends up rushing him back, bro. I'll be real. I reckon he rushes him back. That's what I think that Arteta's gonna do. It all depends on our results, bro. It all depends on our results. As soon as results go sideways, he starts bringing players back that are injured. What's man saying? But yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see how that goes, man. We will see how that goes. I can't lie. We will see how that goes. I've seen Jack Wilshere having a lot to say about Mikel Arteta. Jump in and swim as hard as you can. Arteta inspires Super Jack's new chapter at Luton Town. What's this here? What's this here? One of the kindest things Mikel Arteta has done since returning to North London was to invite Jack Wilshere back to the club to train and stay fit. The midfielder trained as if he were part of the squad, even being invited on the winter break abroad. In his own imagination, the player himself has not ruled out his former employers offering him a short-term contract, yet our manager knew the truth. He used to play in the same midfield as Super Jack and would have been watching him from a distance. Now seeing his former teammate Daly confirmed what most in the sport already knew. It was a message that Arsenal, West Ham and Bournemouth had each tried to express, a fact that the man himself was one of the last to accept. The mind was willing, but the body was not. Bro, just get through it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? What is this? Arteta Love Fest. Arteta Love. This is the bro. What is? We offered him a chance in a dark time. Oh, what is this, man? What is this, bro? Here we go. Arteta. He asked Arteta. Here we go. Irony is. The irony will not be lost that the Hatters looked after him when they did not needed to, and now he can repay them by changing their fortunes after consecutive relegations. This week, they made Jack Wilshere the youngest boss in League One, the third youngest in the football league pyramid. 11th in League One is a long way from managing Arsenal one day. Yet after surviving a 4-stage interview process, his passion and ambition are clear. He asked Arteta, "How do you know when you're ready?" Apparently, the Spaniard laughed and said, "Just jump in and swim as hard as you can." Okay then. How do you know when you know? Just jump in and swim as hard as you can. Well, you're swimming for your life this season, Arteta. You're swimming for your life. Jack, good luck with Luton in 11th in League One. That's a massive risk for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Jack Wilshere taking on Luton Town. Madness. We'll see how that goes. That's funny how Arteta laughed and said swimmers. Of course, man saying swim. Because he knows he knows he's about to drown. Man said swim, you know. Man said swim. Swim as fast as you can. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think Jack Wilshere might end up getting them relegated. But we'll see. Whatever. All of this is just PR to gas up Arteta, bro. All of this is just PR to gas up Arteta. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Arsenal keep getting linked with this Kenan Yildiz. You know what I mean? This the Juventus winger. I'm not too sure how much that is true. But we always got a player, that we're constantly getting linked with. And this Yildiz winger, we keep getting. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't seen a lot from him. I can't lie. But apparently he's a very good player. I've not seen a lot from him, but that's what some people say. But then again, I take it with a pinch of salt. He's 20 years old, Turkish winger, plays for Juventus. Apparently, keeps getting wing. I'd rather go get Conceição. But then again, I've seen more of Conceição. But we keep getting linked to this Kenan Yildiz, bro. It's called Kenan Yildiz, brother. You know what I mean? I know not everything's GA, but let me have a look at his GA. Yildiz transfer mark. I don't watch this brother like that. That's it. Go on. He's valued on transfer mark at 75 million euros. So yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Apparently, he's had three assists, 1 goal, 6 appearances this season in Serie A. It was not bad at the moment. 4 goal contributions in 6 games. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's only the start of the season. What's going on here? What's going on with this? Let me see. What's the man saying? Some profile player as Adeyemi. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know a lot about this guy. He can play primarily left winger. He can play as second striker. He can play as a right winger. You know what I mean? We do need a left winger. If I'll be honest, I don't want to see Eze there, but I don't know if this is the guy. I don't know if this is the guy. But yeah. Hold on a sec. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yield is decent, but he's better in the 10. So we're gonna buy another 10 to put him on the wing. That's mad. That's actually mad. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. If I was to move to Barcelona, yeah. I definitely do match reactions and stuff outside the stadium. I'll definitely do things like that. 100%. I use it to my advantage. 100%. Obviously, the games I don't clash with the Arsenal games, obviously. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. Probably find a pub or a bar that's like a Barcelona bar as well if they're playing away. And then, you know what I mean? Can always go in there and, get people's opinions and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'd definitely be following Barcelona and doing Barcelona content if I move there. 100%. 100%. Do you know what I mean? 100%. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Keep smashing up the likes. You know what I mean? But yeah, we keep getting linked to this Yildiz brother, bro. I don't know. I don't know. There's always one Hussam Awad, and it's different. There's always one, man. There's always one being linked to Arsenal all the time. I don't know if his contract's up soon. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Arsenal Man City join race for rising German star Nathaniel Brown. Who is this guy? Arsenal, Man City, Real Madrid are among several elite clubs monitoring Eintracht Frankfurt's emerging fullback Nathaniel Brown, according to Blid. I never seen this guy. Do you know what I mean? And we don't need another fullback at the moment. We need a left winger. That's what we need. We need a left winger. That is what we need. Arsenal, Man United are reportedly among clubs showing interest in Bournemouth's informed attacking star Semenyo. I keep seeing all this Semenyo talk. I think he's a decent player. No more than that. I think he's a decent player, bro. I wouldn't mind. Look, at the end of the day, like Semenyo coming into Arsenal, we could do a lot worse. But I don't think he's, we could do better. That's what I'm saying. We've got the money to do better. I think Semenyo's decent, right winger. Obviously, can play on the left, but he's predominantly on the right. We've got Dalman that can play on the right. We've got Ethan that can play on the right. I don't know if we'll go out and get Semenyo, but it is kind of like this club to go and get him and then play him on the left when he prefers to play on the right. You could score a couple of goals. We could do a lot worse. I mean, you know what I mean? We do have Trossard here. But I don't know how much Bournemouth would sell him for. I don't know how much Bournemouth would sell Semenyo for. What was that? Stricto had me in stitches saying he'd bench Vinny. Had Lee questioning if he was AI or not. What? Did he say that? That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. But then again, I don't expect it. That's exactly what I expect from him anyway. That's exactly what I expect from him. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like 7 appearances, 6 goals, 3 assists. I like Semenyo. But we don't really play attacking football like that. So we're going to get the best out of Semenyo because you're going to need to be feeding him opportunities. You know what I mean? Hitting teams on the counter. And a lot of times we be camping and parking the bus for about flipping 80 minutes. So that's the thing. Like I wouldn't mind this Semenyo, but I still feel like we could go do better than getting Semenyo, in my opinion. The thing is, he's Premier League proven, so he doesn't need a lot of time to adapt to the league. So there are some benefits in getting Semenyo, but I'd rather go out there and get Rodrigo. You know, and that's the thing. Like, I'd rather just go get the main targets instead of getting the, you know, the C target or the D target. You know what I mean? Just go and get the best that you can get, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't be mad at Semenyo, but I just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? After getting Madueke, do you know what I mean? Madueke should just go on the left with Martinelli, since he'd rather play Eze there and Saka on the left. Bro, Madueke shouldn't be starting, bro. I'll be real. Madueke shouldn't be starting, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play Martinelli, play him central. Madueke should be on the bench. Yeah, Eze in the middle. Listen, you can put Saka on the left. We said play Saka on the left, and he scored from the left. Like, we've been saying, you can play Saka on the left and make him less predictable. But yeah, man, I agree. I'm not really with these project players. I know he's doing well, but it's like I don't feel like another player that we just won't play to his strengths, and we already don't play to the strengths of Gyökeres. So are we going to play to Semenyo? The thing is, yeah, with this manager, no matter what attacking talent you bring, he doesn't get the best out of them. He don't get the best out of Martinelli consistently. He doesn't get the best out of flipping. He doesn't get the best out of Gyökeres. He doesn't get the best out of Eze at the moment. That's what I mean. Like I wouldn't be mad at it. It's just not my number one choice. That's what would annoy me. It's like, will we see the Semenyo that we see? Like, we're not seeing the Eze we saw at Crystal Palace because of this manager. Under a different manager, would get the best out of these attacking players. I'm not seeing him get the best out of these attacking players. They got a lot more to give. And it doesn't seem like he's willing. If he's not willing to adjust his game to the striker, he's not going to adjust his game to Semenyo to get the most out of Semenyo, to give him a bunch of opportunities to score. Because he can score, but you need to create a load of opportunities for him. You need to be pressing high. Attacking on the front foot. That's where you'll see the best of Semenyo, in transition. We don't play like that. We don't play like that. We're very robotic. We don't attack. We play more for set pieces and fouls and free kicks. That's not where you're going to get the most out of Semenyo. So I don't see this manager getting the best out of him. And that's my problem. If we get Semenyo, but he keeps getting linked. He keeps getting linked to us. Big up, bro. I haven't seen all the hype about Zubi. You know, they will flop when they join our club. It's the thing. I doubt us getting the best out of him. Like, he's not accommodating Eze. He's not accommodating Gyökeres. And those are supposed to be the two big signings. You know what I mean? I don't see no change from the manager tactically on a consistent basis. You know, we'll go all out attack against certain teams. Like Fulham will probably attack. You know what I mean? Burnley coming up. Sunderland coming up will attack those games, but then he would start reverting back to the defensive football against the big teams and not go for the win. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not sure. It is what it is. It's saying Semenyo's form last season has already got him into the radar of the big clubs during the summer, with Sky Sports previously linking him with Man United and others. A move didn't materialize on that occasion, but Semenyo has taken his game up another level this term. And there are claims that Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool are among his suitors. I think he would suit Liverpool more. I think Semenyo would suit Liverpool more. Like, the way that they play, they would get the most out of Semenyo. That's the best move for him. If all three clubs are interested. You know what I mean? Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, the way he plays is better if he plays for Liverpool. He get chances, he get opportunities, he can hit on the break. They're always attacking. You know what I mean? They get loads of opportunities to score in the box. That's where you're going to see him, you know, get get the most. I don't see him reaching his full potential here at Arsenal. I can't lie, due to the way that we play. You know what I mean? But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Semenyo coming to Arsenal. I just think just go get me Rodrigo. You know what I mean? So I think his best move is Liverpool. I could see him move to a Liverpool more, bro. What's good, Northside? Your past few streams, brother, really got the chance to see a different side to you. Hope you're doing well. Nothing but peace and health. Big up. Come on, Mo. Big up, my G. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? Big up, familia, man. No, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And I've enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed doing it. And I think if I can encourage more people online to show more of themselves and more of a vulnerability to them, I think it's good. I think it's good. We're not all, we're not made of stone. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it's very easy on the internet for people to see a side and make an assumption as to who you are as a person. So big up, bro. I appreciate that. Starting tomorrow, obviously today I was knackered. I was obviously live stream up until like 6 in the morning, something like that, 6, 7 in the morning. But starting tomorrow, yeah, man, we're gonna be doing our, the first morning stream. We'll be, going out and you know what I mean, doing an IRL in London. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I kind of like that. So I want to add that to one of my streams a day to be able to just go out a little bit. I know the weather's rubbish and everything else like that, but doing an early live stream, we can do a bit of that, man. We can do a bit of that. Semenyo not better than Rodrigo. Stricto 2025. Well, this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe his argument was GA. Maybe it was GA. I don't know. I don't know about these men. Act on the Magnum talking about Rodrigo. Yeah, I can dream in it. You know what I'm saying? I can dream now. Do you know what I mean? Believe. Just believe. Just believe. Just believe in it. Just believe in it. But yeah. It's mad. It's actually mad. But yeah, apparently Semenyo being linked to Arsenal. I don't see it happening. And if it was to happen, it'll probably be in the summer, not in Jan, in my opinion. But we will see. We will see. What's this here? Arsenal Declan Rice has revealed that Mikel Arteta has altered his position this season, giving him more freedom to roam. Yeah, I already covered that before. Like I said, we will see, man. We will see. Arsenal icon calls for patience in the development of top youngster. He's talking about Dowman. Let me see what he said. Gilberto Silva. Let's see. Where's his quotes? Where's his quotes? I don't see it. Where's his quote? I don't see it. Oh, here we go. Gilberto Silva talking about Max Dowman. It's important to give them time. Don't push so much. Don't put so much pressure on them. Help them with the pressure, because if you play football, it doesn't matter where you are under pressure. It doesn't matter if you are young or a senior player, you are under pressure always to perform when you put the shirt on. Listen, respectfully to Gilberto Silva, big up to him. You know what I'm saying? Big baller, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, you'll never know the player's ability if you don't test it. I'm not saying play him 90 minutes of every flipping game and give him the Saka treatment. All I'm saying is this whole patience with Dowman. We can see the talent. And I know he's young, but we don't want to hold him back. And what I find interesting is I never heard people talk like this when it was flipping Saka. I never heard people talk like this when it was Dowman, Saka or Jack Wilshere or Aaron Ramsey, or do you know what I'm saying? All these young players that we used to play and give a lot of minutes to. Like at the end of the day, yeah, if you're good enough, you're good enough. And I feel like Dowman is good enough. and he deserves a lot more minutes. Give him 45 minutes a game. Do you know what I'm saying? His talent deserves it. And then if he keeps kicking on, then reward him more minutes. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just don't understand how we have to be patient with Diamond and we're going with Madueke's and Martinelli's and all these guys, bro, that are inconsistent, that are not good enough, that, you know what I mean, Trossards and that I don't get it. Wenger always used to bring through young talent, bro. But he used to reward you with minutes based on performances. Now all of a sudden, you can't put pressure. How much pressure did Yamal got? You know what I'm saying? How much pressure did João Felix have at Benfica? And I know, obviously, João Felix, when he left Benfica, obviously his career went down. But they rewarded, he got rewarded minutes at Benfica due to performances. Enzo Fernandez, rewarded due to performances. Do you know what I mean? Renato Sanchez, yeah, they may have gone on to leagues where, you know, when they went for big money, that they didn't kick on. But they were given an opportunity. And I just don't feel like Diamond's been really given an opportunity like that. Do you know what I mean? To actually kick on and show what he's got. If you can't hack the pressure, then cool. Then cut his minutes down. Then we've got something, a basis to work around and say, okay, cool. Like, you know, Diamond isn't, you know, he's not stepping up to the occasion, or he's not performing week in, week out. Cool, then we can have a conversation. But I just don't understand this whole, oh, he's young, you can't get that. What are we talking about? Wayne Rooney was given a chance when he was young. You know what I mean? Michael Owen was given a chance when he was young. There's loads of ballers that were given a chance when they were young. And they either sink or drown. But at the end of the day, you're not going to know their full potential. And like I said, if Saka was treated the same way, we don't get the Saka that we've got right now. And as much as I do criticize the way that Saka was running to the ground, I don't want Diamond to be running to the ground. But Saka was rewarded through performances, playing left back. You know what I'm saying? He went from playing as a fullback to playing as a winger, but he was rewarded a lot of minutes due to his quality. And I never heard any of this shit when it came to Saka. I never heard any of this, bro. I never heard any of this. Do you know what I mean? Cesc Fabregas at this club was given the opportunity young. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. Oh, this cough. Oh, my days. This flipping cough has returned. The return of the cough. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I was saying, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Nah. I've seen bare players, like how many, like when Barcelona, were in debt, and like when they were like, Barcelona was like in £1 billion debt. We saw Barcelona playing young players from La Masia, and they either, you know, drowned or swam. Yeah, I'm saying, look at Pedri, look at Casado, look at all their players that they've got. Yeah, they got a lot of young players, bro, that they gave opportunities to. I don't hear people saying, oh, but they're young, but they're young, but they're young. Like, you're good enough, you're good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Gave Yamin Amal an opportunity. Look at what he's doing. So I don't really get all of this. Like, I feel like all of this is just protecting Mikel Arteta's decision, people trying to justify it. IRL streams are your best ones, low key. Oh, big up, bro. Big up, man. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Bro, I got like 5 Champions League. Respect Rodrigo. You know what I'm saying? If Arsenal was really about it, we would go to Real Madrid in Jan and take that pause. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Big up Northside on your nation for qualifying for the World Cup. Now I hope my country makes it after today. You know what I mean? Big up, bro. South Africa. Big up, bro. Hopefully you man do your thing. Arteta is the problem. Under Xavi Enrique, you know he's playing. So I mean, bro. Big up Static, bro. Big up Static. Renato, man. Same with Nuno Mendes. Man just hyping him after the Champions League. He's been balling. Yeah, bro. He's been doing his thing, bro. He's been doing his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Vitinha. You know what I mean? Oh, there's bare young players, bro, that have been given opportunities, bro. I really thought Renato would be him, bro. Reminds me of Anderson. Yeah, bro. He had the ability. I think he just made the wrong moves, bro. He made the wrong moves, and then some loan deals in England as well that didn't really make sense. And yeah, it was just mad for Renato, man. I just think he made the wrong career choices. I can't lie. I think he made the wrong moves, bro. You know what I mean? But when he was at Bayern, nah? I remember when he was drowning at Bayern, like it was just, yeah, he went to the wrong clubs, man. He went to the wrong clubs. It didn't suit the way Renato plays. Do you know what I mean? It really didn't. But yeah, there's loads of young players, bro. Loads of young players that you know that make it. You don't know if they're good enough unless they, you know. I mean, look at Theo Walcott. Wasn't he like the youngest capped English player or something like that? Do you know what I mean? So you look at Theo Walcott, you go, what? That no one was saying this about Theo Walcott. Do you know what I mean? Young player playing for England, playing for Arsenal. Came from where? Came from, I think he came from Southampton. Theo Walcott. We got Theo Walcott. Spurs got flipping Gareth Bale. We done fucked up. I mean, Theo Walcott is, I mean, compared to a lot of wingers these days, he's an absolute baller compared to a lot of these wingers these days. I'll be real. And them days, people are like, Theo Walcott's average. Theo Walcott is actually a good player, man. I think, isn't Theo Walcott in the top 10 highest goal scorers for Arsenal? I think he is. Pardon me. I think he's in the top 10. You know what I mean? I think he's in the top 10. Big up Northside, love from Cali, man. Oh, big up, bro. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Imagine if we got Gareth Bale instead. Oh, bro. Different levels, man. Different levels. We got Theo Walcott. They got Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, prime Gareth Bale at Spurs. I can't lie. Guy was a fucking beast, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Gareth Bale was cold, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, yeah. You look at wingers these days, and they can't beat the fullback. Gareth Bale was playing, what was he? I think he was playing left back, wasn't he? Was it left back, right? I think it was left back. Playing as a fullback, taking on 2-3 players, taking on the whole pitch. Like, guy was cold, man. You know what I mean? Slapping it top bins. Gareth Bale was cold, man. Then moved into playing as a winger. Gareth Bale was mad, bro. I swear that not enough people talk about him because of the golfing and everything else like that. We already know what he won in Real Madrid, but Gareth Bale was different. I can't even lie. You know what I mean? Yeah. You remember when he destroyed Mycon, bro? Bale was cold, man. I can't lie to you. I was so jealous, bro, that they had Gareth Bale, bro, because I did not expect that at all. Yeah, he's in the top 10. I knew I was right. He's in the top 10. Oh, he's not in the top 10. Oh, he's not in the top 10. Why? Okay, I thought he was. Is he in the top 15? Theo Walcott. Is he in the top 15? For some reason, I swear I saw that before. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Fair enough. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. But yeah, Gareth Bale was a beast, bro. I can't even lie, bro. That guy was cold, man. Cold. You know what I mean? Who's texting me? People always text me when I'm working. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. What's this here? Arsenal's biggest weapon as Star Sparks contract talks. Easy to see why Gunners in discussion to reward a player who's become arguably the best in his position in the Premier League. What is this? If you want to know how good Ewan Timber's start to the season has been, there's 2 stats to sum it up. Bro, Timber's been doing his thing, bro. Timber's been doing his thing. Arsenal are in talks with Timber's representatives about a new contract. The 24-year-old Still has 2 years to run his current deal, but the Gunners want to reward him for his fine performances. Timber deserves a new contract, bro. Timber deserves it. I always rated Timber. Well, can't say I always rated him, but as soon as I saw him on a consistent basis, I rated him. You know what I mean? I was right, yeah? I thought I saw that. That he's top 10. He's in the top 10 goal scorers of Arsenal. I thought I saw that. Big up Paris, man. Big up. I thought I saw that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we used to look at Theo Walcott like he's nothing. Like, yeah, Theo Walcott, but he ain't a Youngberg, he ain't Perez, you know what I'm saying? He ain't them man, you know what I mean? But Theo Walcott was actually a very good player for us. Very good player for us. You know what I mean? But yeah, Timber getting a new contract. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. 2 years left on his contract. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Get Timber signed up immediately. You know what I mean? Consistent performer. Even before Ben White got injured, everyone saw him when he played on as a right back. You could see that he was our best right back straight away. Do you know what I mean? I think Timber absolutely 100% deserves a new contract. I'm not mad about that. Hopefully we don't do anything stupid and put him on stupid wages. But you know, yeah, that's a player that deserves to get a new contract. That's a player I understand why we would want to tie him down, because he's a top player. Now, how many right backs in the league are better than Timber right now? It's one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when we got good players and we've got players that I can defend, I you know what I mean? I'll praise them. I'll praise them, because right now, I do look at Timber as the best right back in the league right now. I do. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hopefully we sign him up. And I will give the club some praise. I am happy that they are now not letting contracts run down, which, to be fair, is a bare minimum. I mean, you shouldn't. No club should be allowing players to run down their contracts. When they're coming down to the last 2 years, you should be talking, listen, if you and your representatives don't want to sign a new contract, then we're moving you on. We're moving you on. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Will you be doing watch-alongs to the Cape Verde games for the World Cup? Also, imagine Eddie Nketiah is trying to switch to the Ghana Black Stars. We don't need that dead baller. Now he wants to represent his country, yeah? You know what I mean? Now that the hype is gone, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's mad. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, anyone can jump on the stream, bro. The link is there. As long as you got your camera and mic on, you can jump on. No camera, no mic, can't jump on. If you got your camera and your mic, you can jump on. Vieira Lokonga balling out in the Bundesliga for Hamburg. Big money incoming. Bro, hopefully. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, God willing. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, God willing, we get some money for them. Do you know what I mean? Let them keep doing their thing over there, and hopefully they make it a permanent deal. Hopefully. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man. Hey, big up Gianni, man, every single time. Make sure you're subscribing to Gianni. Big up Northside. Hope your trip to Madrid was lit. It was really good. Really good. She's asking me to come back next month, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go back to Madrid. I think the next international break, I think I checked. I think it's 10th of November. I think it's 10th of November. I might go out there for the next international break. I might. We'll see. You know what I mean? Madrid part 2. Might go out there again. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm saying it is what it is. But I'd only really go there like if it's like international break or something like that. You know what I mean? Like during the matches, and that's why specifically I went there during international break, because I'm like, yo, when the games are on and stuff. Now I could have stayed there. Like Right now, I could have just stayed in Madrid because she don't charge me nothing to stay with her. So all I got to do is buy my ticket back. But I was like, no, I need to be back. Football starting again this weekend. And I need to be back in the zone. And I need to be back focused, man. So yeah, man. Nah, bro. That's why, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, when I was there, I was working, right? I could have just been like, well, I'm on a holiday. Nah, I kept working, bro. I kept working, and I'm glad I did. And it made me see that, you know what? Yeah, that's something that, you know, if I do travel, I'm going to continue doing. Do you know what I mean? When I travel. But yeah, like I wouldn't, you know, international break. I know there's not much. I don't mind doing IRL streams, going different parts of Madrid or going somewhere, you know, somewhere else or wherever. That is what it is. Obviously, I don't need to pay for accommodation. I just pay for my flight and boom. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. Like, you know, you guys already know international break. The news is dead. You know what I mean? It just changes it up a little bit. You know, in the morning do the football talk, and then in the afternoon IRL streams. Why not? I'm still working. It gives me more content to do. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. Do you know what I mean? And it's just one of them ones. I didn't really feel like it slowed me down. It just gave me something different to do. I do need to fix the FIFA stream. I will need to talk to Guru and to Yasa because the settings and everything. Hopefully I can fix that because it's really annoying me. Do you know what I mean? I want to play FIFA and it's just annoying me, bro. I don't know what I've done to the settings, but yeah, hopefully I can bang out the FIFA streams as well and do all of that. And I'll probably do some testers. If you see test, it's because I'm testing. It ain't the official thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what I mean. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. But yeah, listen, Madrid was lovely, man. Madrid was lovely. But yeah, now that I do like the IRL stuff and that, I'm calm, man. What's this? Facts. That's the truth. Now that Ghana have qualified for the World Cup, now Nketiah wants to know your spot. Your spot on, no, bro. That's what I mean. It's all for interest, isn't it? He would have never tried to represent you guys if he could represent England. Now that the hype's away, or the Nketiah in the room, your defense is in trouble. Nketiah in the room. Now all of that, you know what I mean? It is where it is. Do you know what I mean? It is where it is. But I might even do it. I don't know. Let me see. I might even do IRL moving to Gyal. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get streaming. You man seeing me get rejected, move next go. Get rejected, move next go. Get a thing's number, move next go. Do you know what I'm saying? That would be quite funny. I can't lie. That would be quite funny. And your babes. And your babes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Keep pushing off. You're doing really good things, bro. You got people in here that support you and want to see you doing well, including myself. Hey, big up, man. Big up my G, man. Big up every time, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like you guys don't know how much you help me and how much you know what I mean, motivate me to keep going. I can't lie. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. No, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate everybody likes the openness and the fact that, you know, I'm open with what goes on in my life, how I feel, not just about football, but about other things. I appreciate it, bro. Like, I feel like, I think that's why, like, people like Rants, people like Saeed, Lee, you know what I mean? Why these people got such a strong presence online is the authenticity. I think people can tell when you're being authentic. People can tell when you're being yourself. People can tell when you're being real. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've always been drawn to people that are real. Even if I disagree with them, I like honesty in it. I like people being their authentic self. And I think that I just reflect online what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? I like people being themselves. I like people being who they are. Like, I think, like, for example, like Rants, I feel like Rants is incredible at what he does. Like, he does like the boxing. He does like the training, like even his idea. I thought like that was kind of genius, bro. Like when he was on like the treadmill thing, and he's streaming because it's like, bro, he sat there doing so much content. He's like, how can I get some exercise in? And then he set it all up, and it was like a simple idea, but a fucking smart idea. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Rance is multi-talented, man. I remember yeah, I feel like his level of talent, I don't think he gets enough credit for the amount of talent that Rance and what he does online. Do you know what I mean? Like the variety, like talking about boxing, talking about football. Do you know what I'm saying? And not only just talk about that, also putting his fights and promoting his fights and that. Like, I think, yeah, like the talent level is mad, bro. Like, it's actually crazy. I think certain people, they look at it and you take it for granted because someone's just putting out the content. But I feel like his talent level are the fucking, it's mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, people already know how talented Expressions is, and that's a comedic side. But Rance is, and big up to Expressions. I think Expressions, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just clear of everyone. Do you know what I mean? I think his level of expression is mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Hence why he's called Expressions. But yeah, like Expressions is crazy. Rance is, he's kind of like, I've got an older cousin that if he had the confidence and he had he wasn't such a yes man. Yeah, I'm saying. But even then, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? He kind of, Rance reminds me of a much more confident, much more ambitious, much more driven version of my older cousin. Do you know what I'm saying? Even his like dry humor and everything, like, do you know what I mean? Like just his way. Rance reminds me of my older cousin, but just with way more talent. Do you know what I mean? But he actually reminds me of my older cousin. His way of being reminds me of my older cousin. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that family just got a lot of talent, bro. Like imagine you come from a family got Expressions, got Rants. That's a lot of talent, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of talent. A lot of talent. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? Big up, bro. Where's Mamacita from Madrid? Oh, you talk about Michi. No, Michi's in Madrid, bro. Michi's in Madrid, bro. Yeah, I'm saying Michi's in Madrid. Are you gassed? Cape Verde are through to the World Cup. Yes, bro. I need to get a shirt. I need to order a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I need to order a shirt. I'm gassed, bro. I'm gassed come on, I'm gassed for my nation, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, especially these third world countries and stuff like that. Like when they do these things, not just my country, Cape Verde, but any of them, I'm just so happy for them because they get taken away their best talent. Like I said, Nani, bro. He didn't represent Cape Verde. He represent Portugal. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, when you see like a lot of these nations, especially where people have dual nationality and stuff, you see the best talent go to the European country, you know, the better country, and it's not represented by their complete bloodline. And when you see them achieving, it's great, man, because then there's other Cape Verdeans, other Africans, other Arabs, North Africans, you know what I'm saying? Asians, whatever it may be, could be like, yo, let me represent my country. You know, I don't have to always go to the European side. You know what I'm saying? And I rate that, man. I do rate that. I rate that. So hopefully more Cape Verdeans are more, you know, proud to keep representing their country. I think that's something that I really like. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm proud of my country, man. I'm proud of them. A small island, a couple of small islands off of Africa have made it to the World Cup. You know, even if it was like an Asian country or something else, I'd still be like, yo, salute, man. Salute to that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, all you can do is respect it, bro. All you can do is respect it. Facts, big up Rants. He always don't sugarcoat niche, and that's how it should be. Big up Expressions too. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You got on well with that Madrid girl. Yeah, she was cool, man. The thing is, I've not sold her no dreams. I've not lied to her. I've not, you know what I mean? It just is what it is, bro. Like, we got into 2 disagreements and it got squashed real quick. I just told her what it is and she understood. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not. It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But overall, like, she was 10-10 with me, bro. Like 10-10. Honestly, 10-10. But you know, always one eye open because you know sometimes the things they're like that at the start to You know what I mean? Is it going to continue like that? I don't know. Expressions knows how you strike the balance between being commercial and being himself. Yeah, facts. Do you know what I mean? Facts. I'll never be commercial. I'm too rude to be commercial. Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, I've never had the interest to do that. That's not my goal. That's not my aim. That's not why I started this. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up to expressions though. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. And there's some people complaining about there being more teams in the World Cup. I think it's great. I think so too. I think it gives a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? I agree. Black players should represent their own country as opposed to simply for Europe. Yeah. Cape Verde has basically got the same population as Bristol. Do you know what it is? Well, this is the thing. There's more Cape Verdeans outside of Cape Verde than we're actually within it. Because I think America is the second place with the highest amount of Cape Verdeans. There's bare Cape Verdeans in America. Bare Cape Verdeans in America. Do you know what I mean? Obviously in England as well. And in Holland, there's loads as well. I think Switzerland's got loads as well. Those are the main countries outside of Cape Verde. Obviously, excluding Portugal, which is obvious because of the language. It's the same. That has the highest amount of Cape Verdeans. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think a lot of players. Yeah, man. Look, do you know one thing I like about Latinos is like they stick to representing their country, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure some of them could try to represent Spain and they don't. Like I see all Colombians just representing Colombia. Do you know what I'm saying? I see like Peruvians representing Peru. You know what I mean? Like in South America, I think they've got a pride that I think we should keep and take with us to Africa. Do you know what I mean? Because I see that. And now that I'm older, maybe when I was younger, yeah, I probably would have played for Portugal. But now that I'm older, like with my mentality now, I'll probably be like, you know what? I probably would represent Cape Verde or something like that. You know what I mean? If I knew, if I was a player and I was young and I knew what I knew now, probably be like, you know what? But I need to represent Portugal for. Do you know what I'm saying? But I get it at the same time. When you're from multiple countries, this is the thing, yeah? When you're from multiple countries, yeah? And I'm talking about blood, not just being born there, blood, yeah? And my granddad's Portuguese, innit? So I'm talking about blood heritage, yeah? I know some people say this, you're born here, you're born there. I get it, and I'm not going to tell you don't feel like it. But for me, my nationality is due to my blood, not due to where I'm born. Where I'm born does not make me where I'm from, innit? That's for me, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I know other people have other ways of seeing it. Like, for me, like, someone like myself, I'm not technically wrong to support any. Like, all my immediate family are either Portuguese, Angolan, or Cape Verdean. So me representing any of those countries, it's not like I'm going through like great-great-granddad and great-great-great-great-granddad and all that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my immediate family are from there. So it's like, technically, I could pick whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm blood from there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my granddad, to get, like, as an example, yeah, anyone in the chat that's Portuguese, you know this, yeah? And if you're mixed, yeah? Bro, to have gotten a Portuguese passport, yeah, well, because my granddad is like light skin, innit? My granddad looked like the same color as Drake, innit? So to give you an idea, my granddad's light skin, innit? So you can tell already by looking at him, yeah, that you can already tell it's slap bang obvious, isn't it? You know what I mean? But when he left Angola after the Civil War, he had to go to the embassy and prove that his dad is white Portuguese, full Portuguese, for him to get his passport, innit? So for him to get one of these, yeah, man had to go to and prove his lineage, innit? And that, I'm not saying this as a cocky thing. I'm just saying that's what he had to do, innit, to get one of these, innit? And as I was saying, yeah, that's my immediate blood, innit? So at the end of the day, like, I guess I can't tell someone or a player that is blood from somewhere that you can't represent that country when That is your heritage. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like people should just be, I don't know. I just want the smaller nations to get more representation and not to just be stripped of all the best players. And the African French players, a lot of times they get their best players taken. Same with the English side, same with the Portuguese side. I just like seeing it, innit? The Caribbean as well. You know what I'm saying? It's nice seeing more British Caribbeans playing for the Caribbean. And hopefully not just when you can't get selected for England. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my days. But yeah, that's just my opinion. People can do what the hell they want, innit? I ain't telling people where they're from, but that's just my opinion, innit? I don't have a problem with black players playing for European. My issue is when they prolong it, where it's a bit disrespectful. Nketiah only declared for Ghana as soon as we qualified for the World Cup. But that's what I'm saying. But they're always treating it like a second option. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I can't get into the England team, then, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of one of them ones, bro. It's like a second option, like a backup, like a side thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like it's a bit disrespectful. But these players look out for themselves, innit? You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But ultimately, people can do what they want. Do you know what I mean? I'm at a stage in my life. I don't really care, bro. It don't affect me. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah. But when some of these players start representing nationalities, when they're like, it's my great granddad and all this type of, it's a bit like, do you know what I mean? It's a little bit, But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, man. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. And hopefully things keep improving, man, for Cape Verde. Nah. Under Martinez, nah. We struggled to get a result against flipping Ireland. No disrespect, but flipping Ireland, bro. You already know it's long, bro. You know it's long under that guy, bro. You know it's long. You know it's long, bro. You know it's long. But yeah, man. Mumsy's calling me. I can't pick up right now. But hold on. Let me just quickly tell her. Hold on. Olá, ma. Yeah, estou a fazer um vídeo. Yeah. Eu estou bem. Eu estou bem. Yeah? Yeah, depois quando eu acabo eu te ligo, yeah? Tá bom. Tá, abraço. Tá, tchau. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying. Yeah, man. It's one of them ones. I need to get my FIFA stuff sorted. Because I need to go back onto banging out FIFA. Your family doesn't speak English? Nah, they do. My mum speaks English, but I speak to her in Portuguese, so that I'm always practicing my Portuguese. Yeah, well, all my family speak English. Well, all my immediate family speak English. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I purposely speak in Portuguese to my mum. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them ones, bro. But yeah, I was talking about content creators. Yeah, I feel like there's some really talented content creators. Like even like Omar, yeah, there's loads, but like even Omar, like his football knowledge is incredible. Omar's football knowledge is incredible. I've told him this. His football knowledge is incredible. DJB, football knowledge, incredible. Jez, football knowledge, incredible. Lee goes without saying. Everyone already knows how talented Lee is. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I tried to learn from all these different content creators, you know what I mean? And try to incorporate different things from them. Do you know what I'm saying? So many of these guys have incredible football knowledge, you know what I'm saying, or incredible personalities. Like Rashid, man, don't know how funny Rashid is. Rashid is fucking hilarious, bro. Rashid is fucking hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Turkish as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like Turkish is incredibly talented in the way that he explains football is mad. And that's the same with Rance. Like Rance's football knowledge is mad as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Is incredible. Like everyone's got their strongest points in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? Oh, big up to Joseph, man. Big up everyone in the community. A member for 2 months. Big up, bro. Big up. I don't push the memberships, but I appreciate you supporting the channel through the membership. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate that a lot. Everyone that's supporting, whichever way you support, you know what I mean? It is what it is at the end of the day. But I really, really appreciate that, man. Really, really appreciate that. But yeah. Yeah, man. Nah, Rance is man then, bro. Rance has helped me. Bears, bro. Even like Lewis, like Carefree Lewis. The way he analyzes football is top. It's top. And his monotone way of delivering it, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's got their thing. Like, I feel like Lewis is underrated. I'll be real. I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? And not just because he's my bedroom, because I feel like loads of people are underrated, yeah? I know he's on like 60K, so I feel like he's underrated, bro. His longevity in this space, what he's done, everything. Like, I feel like he's mad underrated, bro. Mad underrated. Mad underrated. And he's super humble. Super humble, Carefree Lewis, man. Super humble, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The amount of egos I see on this platform. And he's just super humble, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Never a Foul, the way that they revived that channel, I think has been incredible. I have to give them props. The work that Kaz puts into that channel and Daps puts into that channel. I got to big up Never a Foul as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't seen me on Never a Foul like that, more because of me and how much was going on in my life. Them man are always asked me to, you know, jump on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I think the way that they revived that channel and rebranded that channel, I think was incredible. You know what I mean? They did really, really well. And they've always shown me respect. So I'm always going to show them respect. You know what I'm saying? They've always shown me respect. You know what I mean? So now big up to all the guys that Never a Foul as well. You know what I mean? They've always been 100 with me. And I didn't get involved in their situation with Mo and all of that. But like, yeah, like they've always been cool with me. I don't get involved in other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just put myself at a distance. I don't get involved in that. But yeah, man, Never a Foul. They've always been cool with me. You know what I mean? There's loads of people in this space that I feel like are really, really good. Do you know what I'm saying? Normski's got bare talent, do you know what I mean? Like his knowledge as well. Like loads of people, like flipping, loads of people. I don't want to really miss out anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Aaron, you know what I'm saying? I think Aaron, you know what I mean? He's a proper top fucking geese. You know what I mean? Fucking talks like this. Fucking sort it out, mate. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, he's going places as well. He's doing his thing, going places as well. I look at everyone, bro. I don't really look at like sub count. I look at talent of what you're doing and what you're able to do, what you're able to actually, yeah, what you're actually able to provide to the viewers, because you're doing social media, providing a service of whatever that you're doing. I feel like there's a lot of talent, man. There's a lot of talent. I think some people, you're going to see them get to other heights the more confident they get. I think that comes with time, in my opinion. And yeah, integrity is the main one. I feel like I can't respect a channel that has no integrity. Like Potbelly Babs, like his views are his views. You can't take away his views, but it's all around being disingenuous. It's all around sucking. Do you know what I mean? Sucking his club off for different bullshit. I can't respect that. Do you know what I mean? When Saeed made that list, yeah, When Saeed made that list, I remember Rants going and speaking about, and he put it exactly the way that I saw it. How can I rate a channel? It's not even your opinion. It's just whatever is popular to say. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not really a like, I don't rate channels that act like they're Sky Sports or ESPN. I don't rate that. It's not your opinion. You're not being authentic. You're not saying your real opinion, and you're pandering to the masses. I don't feel like this space that's what it's about, in my opinion. He'll look at it and say it's a numbers thing, but I'll look at it and say it's not necessarily about the numbers, because if you're only in this about the numbers, yeah, everyone wants numbers. Like, let's not be stupid. But at the end of the day, there's something that doesn't transmit. Like, for example, yeah, sometimes the most popular music isn't the best music out there. Like, you'll hear some music on the radio and you'll be like, right, like, this is trending, this and that. But once that hit has its moment, it doesn't last. But when you've got artists that have, like, for example, artists that have got like timeless records, that's what I'm talking about. And I think there's two types of YouTubers. There's YouTubers that are about like those like kind of clickbaity, sucking dick kind of bullshit. I'm gonna suck off anything, and you know what I mean, and just like chase that, which is very easy to do, and do that. I don't feel like they have the respect of people like Rants, like Lee, like flipping Carefree Lewis, and the longevity and the respect in the actual field that these men have. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like those are two different things. And like I say, like I don't know. I just like people with integrity. And for me, these one-hit wonders, and that's what their videos really are. It's one-hit wonders. And it's not like it's only one hit. Obviously, they continuously suck off the club to keep getting views. But I just feel like they're not respected in the same way. And I think deep down they know that. You're not respected like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like even Terry, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the same old shit. I keep seeing the same old shit. Like you grew up on Man United Arsenal rivalry and you're doing all of that. It's like, bro, he knows what he's doing. He knows the Man United Arsenal rivalry. He knows he's chatting shit. You know what I'm saying? But he'll keep doing that. Do you know what I mean? Because that's how that's what's he, you know what I mean? I don't begrudge anyone making money. I just feel like, if, for example, all money ain't good money. If I go out there right now and start shotting drugs and that, is that good money? But I'm making more money than sometimes the average person that's working a 9 to 5. That's how I look on it when you're being disingenuous online, chatting shit, spreading lies. All money ain't good money. Do you know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I just feel like I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like in this space, there's a lot of people that I get wanting to work for yourself and building something for yourself, but what are you building? You're building being a liar. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, maybe you can live with yourself like that. I can't, innit? I can't look at myself lying online, pretending online, doing the amount of hours that I'm going to put in and lying. Do you know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. And my self-worth is not valued by how many views I get. My self-worth is by my integrity and who I am as a person. And some people just ain't got none of that. Some people ain't got none of that. They'll trade all of it to get to the bag. It's just not me. Me and you could never be friends. Me and you could never chill out. Me and you could never be cool. Because I just don't respect you. I don't respect you as a man. And that's the thing. Like, I'm just being honest. People say, oh, it's football opinion. Not when you're lying, bro. Like, I have family that I disagree with football, but I know it's their real opinion. And if I feel like they're deluded, they're being authentically deluded. It's not a game. It's not a gimmick. They have that opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin Daniel, he's come up with some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know he ain't playing the game. So I'm like, okay, as much as I don't agree with your opinion, I know it's authentic. These, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll say, oh, why are you annoyed? Why are you annoyed? It's just like, I'm not even, I just don't respect it. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't respect it. Like, how can you keep seeing the club failing and keep telling us Arsenal are scary? How? How can you say, oh, we're the favourites for the league? How? How are we the favourites? But like, based on what? Do you know what I'm saying? because it's not based on anything factual that you're saying that. Yeah, I mean, this whole, oh, there's an agenda against Arsenal and this and that. And it's like, what agenda? What agenda? That it's just, oh, the media doesn't want to. Nah, it's not about. People have a problem with Arsenal fans as a whole, not with the club itself. And Arsenal fans as a whole talk a lot of smack, and then when it's time to deliver, all of a sudden there's a bunch of excuses. Odegaard's injured. Oh, Ben White's injured. Oh, Saka's injured. Oh, this and that. That's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just, bro, I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like a lot of these men are chasing things that they're insecure about. Whether it's the certain amount of money that they want to earn because they accumulate, they look at that as to self-worth. Whether it's not being popular and thinking that, oh, okay, if I say everything positive about Arsenal, I can be popular online. Who cares? Who cares about that? Do you know what I'm saying? Who cares? Because people don't even know. Like, I don't know. I look at things now and I look here, I go, what's the intention behind what you're doing? Because there's no authenticity and you're lying. So what's the, all right, cool. You know what I mean? You look at someone like Potbelly Baz, I can see it was never popular. Now he's chasing popularity. That's why when he talks about, I get the views, I get this and that, it's like you're chasing what you didn't have, right? You was never popular. Now you find it online and you'll sell your integrity to feel like the popular guy again. That's what is behind what you're doing. Or you want to feel like you're popular. You want to feel like you're the guy because you never felt like that growing up. I can tell. I can see it in your face. I can see it in the way you behave. Do you know what I mean? You're chasing validation. I don't need to chase no validation. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I feel like there's a lot of insecurity behind men that behave like that. Behind people that behave like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I analyze them. And maybe they haven't even accepted it. They'll probably listen to this, or if it does get clipped or whatever, and be like, oh no, what's he talking about? I can see you're insecure. A man that's secure doesn't need to chase validation from other men. You say what you think, you say what you feel. That's it. You don't need to chase that. You don't need to chase women if you're secure with women, because you know that you get girls. It's the people that don't get that feel like they need to do that to feel that level of validation, that level of, you know what I'm saying? And I can see that in them. Like even like, not saying that everyone needs to put their business out online, because you don't have to, innit? But like me putting out everything that I've gone through and everything, it's because I'm secure with how I feel about the situation and how I feel about myself and who I am. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Even if someone puts a comment and says something like, oh, raw, like North, like, you know what I mean? This and this. I know who I am. I know what person I was with, and I know the good and the bad. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't need to, do you know what I mean? I can be open about it. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't really, look how many people are cuss on this platform. Yeah, I could think, oh yeah, they'd weaponize it and try to use it against me. It wouldn't affect me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm at peace with the situation. I don't feel insecure about it. Do you know what I mean? I may feel other things towards it, but I don't feel insecure about it. So even if someone's, your girl, you and your girl didn't work out, that shit won't affect me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, I know what the situation was. I know what it was. I know what I did. I know what I didn't do. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't, do you know what I'm saying? Like I see that, maybe because I see that with my ex, I see her actions now as an adult being fueled by past traumas and past things that she's trying to run from. I see it. Yeah, you know I'm saying? So now when I see people online chatting shit, you know what I mean? I'm just like, why, you know what I mean? Why do you need to go to that extreme? Like, you can still make money online. You don't need to do Arsenal scary. You don't need to be doing, you know what I mean? Arsenal hate is an illness and all this bullshit. It's man insecure, bro. Yeah, Potts as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Potts is mad talented. I think the way that he is able to, I think the way Potts is able to get the two different sections of the fan base together and feel comfortable enough to go on this platform and discuss and have conversations in that. I think Potts has done an extremely, I think he's an example when it comes to that. Do you know what I'm saying? And Potts has even told me, he's like, yo, North, I wouldn't go about it the way you go about it, but I'm me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I got nothing but love for Potts, man. All he's done is ever help me. He gave me some tips as well now that, you know, I'm going full time and stuff. And yeah, it's one of them ones where I think, yeah, like his knowledge in Arsenal, you can't take his knowledge. He's gone to so many games and continues to go to so many games. You can't take that away from Dan Potts. His knowledge is incredible, but also the way that he puts different panels together, I think that's a major strength that he's got. And I think it's not easy, especially when people know your opinion, to be able to get both sides, you know, saying their opinion and doing great shows. And I think what Potts is doing is absolutely great. Obviously, I know how I come across and I know what I've said, and I've not really burnt bridges because these people never helped me anyway. Not Potts. Potts is my guy, but these other people, the other section of the fan base. So I already burnt bridges to the point where they're just like, nah. North is radioactive. We're not gonna, do you know what I'm saying? That's fine. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? I just do clips of cooking them. But yeah, I think the way Potts has done that, you got to give props to it. And if it's easy, why is not everybody else able to do it at the same level? So I think Dan Potts has done great, bro. Man like that's gay, aka K Coke, you know. Jokes aside, big up Rashid. He's one of the real ones for real. Yeah, man. That's my guy, bro. You know what I mean? Always. Matisse as well. I've never interacted with Matisse. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Well, big up to Matisse as well, man. He's great as well. Big up to Matisse. Do you know what I'm saying? Never foul I've been watching for the past few months. Yeah, they're good, man. They're good. Facts, even though Lewis is Chelsea, he's one of the best Chelsea content creators. Him and Matisse, big up both 100%. 100%. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, I feel like Lewis should be up there with Matisse. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of sub count. And I know it's not all about sub count, but I'm just the acknowledgement of what he's done in this space. I remember Troops once spoke about it as well. And Troops was like, yo, like, Lewis, bro, you don't get enough props, like, you know what I'm saying? And Troops was saying how long, you know, he's known Lewis and stuff like that. I don't feel like Lewis gets enough props. I really don't. Matisse is doing great, you know what I'm saying? And I like watching Matisse. I've always, even when he was on the Big Six, like, I used to always enjoy listening to Matisse. I find him hilarious. But yeah, I mean, Deluded Guna. Listen, I'll give Deluded Guna his props. Deluded Guna, I think, in terms of knowledge, he knows his knowledge. Sometimes the Deluded, and I've said it online because I don't have a problem with Deluded Guna. So Deluded, if you're watching this, I don't have a problem. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm calm, you know what I mean, to have a conversation. I feel like sometimes I don't watch your stuff religiously, but I feel like sometimes I don't know where you stand. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know where you stand. And I'm not saying you can't have your opinion. I'm not saying that. I just feel like my opinion, sometimes I feel like I don't know where Deluded stands. Do you know what I'm saying? But Deluded's been nothing but nice to me. I have no beef with Deluded. Don't anyone start chatting shit. I don't have no beef with Deluded. I'll jump on Deluded's channel. I'd say this to his face because I'm not someone that's going to say something behind your back where I wouldn't say to your face, which is why I'm just making it public. Like, I've no problem with Deluded. Deluded has asked me to go on his channel. Deluded is, even one time I went on Deluded's channel and he said to me, North, I think like a lot of people misunderstand you. You know what I'm saying? And Deluded's been nothing but respectful to me. I've got not a bad word. Sometimes I don't know where Deluded stands. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And when I don't know, I'm like, I don't really know what to make of it. But if I had a problem with Deluded, I'd have a problem with Hooks because Hooks does the same thing and Hooks is my guy. Yeah, I'm saying, and big up to Hooks because Hooks has been grinding, doing his thing. Do you know what I mean? That's my guy. I got a lot of time for Hooks. I've been on the full phone with Hooks and spoken and stuff like that. But I say the same thing to Hooks. There's no different. I don't care how many subs you got in difference, whatever. Sometimes I don't know where Hooks really stands. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, you know, Arteta, now this guy's done. Other times it's, he's changed and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't really know where you really stand in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that people can't change their mind. Deluded or hooks can change their mind, but I just don't know where they stand in it. If I be completely honest, like, I don't really know where they stand at times. But I still invite hooks on. Deluded's never, asked me to jump on or asked me for the link or anything. But I've got no problem. I've got no problem with them. At the end of the day, like, we can all have our opinion. You know what I'm saying? We can all have our opinion. But yeah, that's how I feel. I don't know where they stand. Do you know what I'm saying? What you saying, Devontae, bro?
Yo, how you doing, man? I'm good, man. First of all, I gotta congratulate you on reaching the World Cup. Hey, Cabo Verde, we in here. Man,
Already
I just
know,
hope
man.
my country makes it as well, man. Suriname is also in the race to make the World Cup, so I hope we able to beat Panama tonight, and then seal the deal next qualification round. I think it's in November. So yeah.
Nah, I hear that, man. We're active, bro. We are active. Flawless is too so talented. I think so, man. I feel like the thing with Flawless, yeah, is like the way that he's able to. I think he's got talent in terms of interviewing people, of talking to people. His knowledge on Man United is mad. His humor is funny. You know what I'm saying? But because he's more low key, I feel like sometimes people don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't acknowledge it as much because he's not as loud and as brash as some other people. But I feel like Flawless is talented, bro. Like even his shows that he's doing, I think he's doing another one now. I saw as well. I saw of like different upcoming YouTubers and stuff. I felt like that was great. I've been enjoying watching that. You know what I mean? Not because I was on it. Not because I was on it before, but like even the fact that he goes around and sees, like, yeah, that's it. Sarcasm City TV special next up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a great idea. I think he did one international break, and I said to him, I said, you had the best content during the international break. Just doing that. Do you know what I mean? That was mad entertaining. So I feel like, nah, man, Flawless is talented. Even when he does the girl talk and everything else like that, mad talented. Way underrated. Way underrated, man.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Are they flawless? You know what's funny about Flawless? Flawless is funny, but people don't see it. Like because he's so mellow and laid back that people don't really see that he's actually funny though. But I like Flawless though. He's very underrated, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. 100%. 100%. Saeed goes without saying, man. That guy just box office hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Saeed is
You know what I mean?
and the Biryani boys, yeah.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. I respect Igal for having the balls to stand and be counted and still shows up. Look, one thing I can give Igal props for. When I met him in person, he was exactly the same. He wasn't any different when I met him in person, innit? I'll be real. Igal was exactly the same. Now I saw him online. When I met him in person numerous times, he was exactly the same. And he's a chilled guy. I don't agree with his opinions at all. But yeah, he does open himself up to have a debate with Lee or with me or with anyone. And you know what? Like at the end of the day, like Igal's not a nasty person. I've met him, but he's not confrontational. He's not a nasty person. He's not. Do you know what I mean? Is he deluded when it comes to Arsenal? Yeah, and I'll say he knows I've said this to his face, and he knows I'll say it to his face. But at the same time, he's there, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't like his opinion, but you know, he's there. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Look, sometimes he does duck the smoke a little bit, but a lot of the times, the people like him that have his opinion, a lot of the times don't show up as much as he shows up, and he does show up a lot of times to have debates. So I'll give him props for that. I'll give him props for that. He won't throw his stone and hide his hand. He will turn up, Igal. So fair enough to him. Fair enough to him. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, this year, Igal, there's not going to be no more. You want to know something? Yeah, I mean, Saeed will always be the GOAT, and Nuruddin is class act with Musa, bro. Nuruddin's hilarious, bro. I like Nuruddin, man. I like Nuruddin. Yeah, I'm saying. I like Nuruddin. George is underrated too. Hooks makes me laugh on YouTube, and Deji Spurs is. But how can we forget about Deji Spurs?
And you know, I haven't seen in a while on your channel, Jay Osprey Cave.
Ah, yeah.
Jay,
Jay's funny as well. Jay's funny as well. Big up to Jay as well. Jay's
I
funny.
haven't
As
seen
well.
him in a while, man.
Jay's funny as well. But flipping Deji's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, Deji definitely funny, that's for sure.
Do you know what it is with Deji? Yeah, you can't not like Deji. Yeah, no matter how much delusion sometimes comes out of his mouth, yeah, you can't not like Deji, bro. Sometimes I'm on a show with Deji, and I'm like, is this guy gonna chill out? And he's just going there. It feels like a win. It's a draw. It feels like a win, and all this stuff, bro. The guy is hilarious, bro. The guy is actually hilarious. Like you can't. Sometimes it's just so ridiculous. Yeah, you just gotta laugh. I can't even get mad. It's just like, yo, this is just. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Deji's hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Listen, man, I gotta bounce on, man. I gotta do some stuff. It's been short, but we'll talk on the phone, man.
We'll talk soon, bro. Big up, bro.
Yeah. Peace.
Big up, bro. And yeah, man, Deji's hilarious, bro. Deji's absolutely hilarious. The song remixes. All the times he talk about man shaking their bum, talk about clubs being dusty, like the shamefulness of him to send for Liverpool when his club, like, what's your club doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Man, keep talk about what your. He's just mad, bro. He'll say it's not convincing when Liverpool win and it's a poor performance, and then absolutely gas up when Spurs get a draw and it's it feels like a win. He's hilarious, bro. You know what I mean? The problem with lies is that you have to remember the lie and then try not to get caught out. If you tell the truth, then you don't have to second guess yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Peace of mind. Exactly, bro. That's why I rate football commentators like you, Lee, Normski, Shane Gooner, Troops, Deluded, Curtis Shaw TV, Jez, Kenny, Matty, all our rants, expressions, and there's much more. Exactly, bro. Big up, man. Listen, Shane, another one. Yeah, I'm saying every morning my guy's doing his morning show. Dedicated. You know what I mean? Committed. This guy's always grinding, and his knowledge is great. He's got the bluntness of the Irish, which we love. You know what I'm saying? I love when Irish people are just blunt. I find it hilarious. And he knows his football, bro. He knows his football. Shane is a great content creator. Great content creator. Do you know what I'm saying? Great content creator. Matty as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people have their opinion, Americans. Bro, Matty knows his shit. Matty knows his football. You know what I mean? Matty's seen ballers. Do you know what I mean? Like, Matty's hilarious as well. Sometimes when he comes out with certain American sayings and phrases, it's fucking hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious, bro. I can't lie. It's mad jokes, bro. I can't lie. Kenny Ken. When he talks, you listen. When he talks, you listen. Same with Jez. When he talks, you listen. You can't take away their experience in the game, growing up in the area, bleeding Arsenal, knowing more about Arsenal than most Arsenal fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, doing Arsenal trivia and stuff like that, bro. You can't talk to Kenny or Jez. You know what I mean? None of us can. I can't. Ola is fucking hilarious. Ola's hilarious, bro. Ola's hilarious, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. He goes, Martinelli, you cockroach. When he said that, I died. I swear that. One time he's doing a watch along. He's like, Martinelli, you cockroach. Bro, I swear that I died, bro. I died when he said that. I feel like Ola's way funnier than what he thinks he is. Like, I think he knows he's a bit funny, but he's actually way funnier than what he thinks he is. Like, he thinks he ain't as funny, but he actually is mad funny, bro. He's mad funny, bro. Them watch-alongs are jokes. You know what I mean? And he knows this thing as well. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Northside, in my opinion, one of the best newcomers, creators, in my opinion, with Deji Spurs. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, big up, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I don't rate myself. I just do what I do, but I don't try to rate myself. You know what I mean? I let other people have their opinion on that, whether for good or for bad. Whether for good or for bad, bro. But big up though. Facts, my last employee tried to have me sell my morals for a bag, walked out, told the millionaires kick rocks. So I'm saying, man, those are some of the creators that talk for people that see shit for what it is. Actually, for what it really is. I hear it. I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Potts 2 can easily be on MNF one day because he is unbiased. Potts is my guy, man. Potts is my guy. You know what I mean? No, for a lot of people don't have anything to stand on. Most people fold. It's crazy to me. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, all blessed, man. All blessed, man. Life goes on. Do you know what I'm saying? Life goes on. You have to be bulletproof being on here, North. Everyone has an opinion, but you know yourself, like you say. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think I've cooked enough people as well to know to avoid that. You know what I'm saying? Don't interact, because if you want to interact, oh boy, I'm gonna be profiting off of cooking you. And every single time it's a cooking show, everyone turns up. You know what I'm saying? Everyone turns up. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's a cooking show, we will be back to the cooking show. Let me just do a little bit, some looking at TikTok, looking at YouTube, and we'll go back to doing, the cooking show. You know what I'm saying? Because I've missed the cooking show, and I know there must be some crazy wild bullshit going around that some of these Arsenal content creators are doing. So I always got time for a cooking show. Always. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Big up, man. Big up Northside. Big up, bro. Even going back to Arsenal, that's how you know half these men are lying. Because they get so triggered when someone don't rate the club. They don't even believe their own crap. You know what I'm saying? Facts, man. Saeed is excellent, bro. Most fan channels are just too afraid to be themselves, hence why they copy whoever came before them. Yeah, man. I don't listen. I don't know, innit? I don't know. We're different around here. You know what I mean? We don't do all of that. Potts would be a good ambassador of the club. Instead, we got Robbie, though. Man is definition of a sellout. What can I say? What can I say? You didn't say any lies there. Don't respect it. I used to respect, right at the start, I used to respect Robbie's channel, AFTV, at the start. You know what I mean? Look, you can never take away from Robbie him paving the way for people. Paving the way doesn't mean that you keep your authenticity. Paving the way doesn't mean that, you automatically are the most rated, bro. Because when you sell your integrity, I don't rate it, bro. I don't rate it. You know what I mean? You pave the way, no one can ever take that away from Robbie. You paved the way. But you then became, you went away from what made you special within this content space, in my opinion. You went away from that. Authenticity. For the fans, by the fans. Isn't that the slogan they used to have? For the fans, by the fans. Now it's for the fans that agree with us, so we can get the most subs and the most clicks and the most money and can, you know what I mean, try and get the most views out of it. Bullshit. You know what I mean? Man on the fence since just collapsed. That's another one, bro. She's dead content creator. You know what I'm saying? Dead, bro. You know what I mean? Dead content creator. I see her doing the clickbait thing as well. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. It is what it is. Hook stands halfway hooks. I know, bro. Don't remind me, man. Don't remind me, bro. No, if you need LDN Arsenal Chelsea Spurs show with Lewis Yasadeji, call it the ops meeting. That's not actually a bad idea. It's not actually a bad idea. It's not actually a bad idea. Lewis Yasser Deji. The thing is, I already got Deji on a show. To get him on another show, I don't know if he's going to be able to do another show. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Let me think about that. Actually, that's such a decent idea. Not met him. Like when I think I did 2 interviews on AFTV ever. Robbie was obviously there, but he wasn't. He was like interviewing and stuff like that. So I didn't like meet him. I didn't chat to him like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Flawless is hilarious, bro. Cousin Deji's a madman. Cannot respect his energy. He's hilarious, bro. And he's a blessed guy, bro. He's a blessed guy. Look at this guy watching Pineapple Head stream while I'm waiting at the gate to board this plane. Listen, do your thing, innit? Just do your thing, Jermaine Dupri, innit? Just get that flipping peanut head on the plane, innit? How about that? Don't miss your flight, innit? You know what I'm saying? Big up to Yasser, man. Big up to Yasser. Big up to Yasser. You know what I mean? Big up Rashid, man. Big up Rashid in the building. It's mad, bro. Nah, bro. Hey, big up Ravi, man. Big up, man. Always. You know what I mean? Always. You know what I mean? It's not a peanut head. It's nah, you got a peanut head, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The anorexic flipping Anthony Joshua, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always throwing punches. You know what I'm saying? Man like Yasser, bro. Man's got that. You know Anthony Joshua when he's trading, he's got that little, you know what I mean? The Muhammad Ali trim. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The level 3 in that. You know what I mean? That's there with his little toothpick arms. You know what I'm saying? This guy. Big up Yasser, man. Big up Yasser, bro. Yasser always catching. Oh my days. This is what I'm saying. Always calling me Pineapple Head, bro. I swear down. Yardman's a G, bro. Yardman's a G. Listen, give me a minute, man. I need to piss. Give me a minute. Oh, my days. Big up. Look at this guy about piss side. Look at this guy taking the piss, bro. I swear down. Alright. I'm gonna have some of this. Okay, now ran through this yesterday, man. Bottle's almost done, man. Fucking hell. But we outside. We active. We active. Wait, this shit is so nice, bro. I'm telling you right now. Anyone that does drink alcohol, innit? You go to Spain, yeah? Was it not cap? All right, it's captain it there. This here, buff, man. Absolutely buff, bro. Absolutely buff. You know what I'm saying? These men need to sponsor me. These men need to sponsor me. Do you know what I'm saying? These men need to sponsor me. But yeah, there's loads of great content creators, man. You know what I mean? And yeah. Sometimes, like I said before, sometimes I just miss being a viewer and watching. You know what I mean? I miss just watching content. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just miss watching watching content. I think now that you do that, when you do it so much, I just like to disconnect. Like when I'm away from it, I don't like speaking about football if it's not online. I don't like talking. Yeah, man, and I don't, you know what I mean? And sometimes just get off YouTube altogether. Like being on YouTube so much, sometimes you just like, and you're like when you have time, just want to get away from it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think even though the space seems crowded to a degree, I feel like it's not crowded enough for the quality content creators. Like I feel like there's still space for more quality content creators. A lot of people are just keep saying the same old rubbish. Like scary Arsenal. I was wrong about Arsenal. You know what I mean? This is it's just boring, man. It's boring. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just can't do the generic bullshit, bro. Like sometimes it's boring. I know it's like even more when there's not enough news and not as much things going on, but nah, man. But yeah, North, I'm a Liverpool fan. I enjoy your content, so you must be doing something wrong. Big up, bro. The real life stuff you can chat about, I enjoy it. It does hit big. Hey, big up, man. Big up. I know, Ravi, you're always here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that. I think versatility, guys. I think going to Spain and stuff showed me to do more different things. It really annoyed me with what's going on with the FIFA streams. That's really annoyed me. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that sorted out. And see if I can continue doing a different kind of content, you know, not always the same thing, especially doing it full time. It's just constantly talking about the same thing. It's jarring. It's funny, but Arsenal got the best and worst content creators. Mad, innit? Mad, innit? You know what I'm saying? Mad, bro. Absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. Yeah, man. I think we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the Arsenal content space has only been around since Arsenal have been shit. Will it shift if we go back to winning major honors and winning trophies? Hopefully, you know. Hopefully. I think the whole narrative around, you know, the negative people and stuff like that, I think they would see another side to us if we became successful again and started doing well. I think they would see that, you know, all we want is the club to be successful, and there's not anyone that when you win and you win trophies and stuff, there's no one negative, bro. Everyone's happy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's happy. Like I see Monts is a very talented YouTuber. I haven't really reached out to him like that, but Monts is another one that I think is very talented, and you see the growth. You know what I mean? And I remember Hussam told me something. He goes, "It's a lie." Big up to Don Hussam. He's another one. Hussam is hilarious. Like I do find Hussam hilarious. I can't lie. And he can take banter. Do you know what I mean? I like Hussam. Hussam, he told me one time, he's like, yo, people think that you grow fastest when you're being negative. And he goes, a lot of people in the Liverpool scene used to say that Hussam is negative. But then Liverpool being successful again, then they were like, he goes, you grow fastest when your club is successful. And it's true. Because I seen it with Monts. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and big up to Monts. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing. I seen Monts get even more successful because his club has been doing well. You know what I mean? The Premier League holders and stuff. So I do see what he means by that. And it's like, he goes, trust me. He goes, people think, oh, you're being negative, you're gonna is everything goes up when your club is successful. And I'm like, unlucky for me, I don't know when that's coming. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know when that's coming. Do you know what I mean? And Hussam's another one, man. I find him hilarious. Even his Jordan accent, the way he says certain things, I find him funny, man. I like Hussam. And to be fair to Hussam, he's always kept it real with me. Do you know what I'm saying? There was a misunderstanding before. We squashed it. He thought that I weren't like fucking with him no more. I told him it wasn't that. I just had, my life was just really busy, and he understood, and it's been blessed. I've asked him to come on to the channel, and every time I ask Hussam to jump on, he always shows love. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up to Hussam. You know what I mean? Big up to Hussam. And not just because he shows me love and everything, but like, he's the top guy. My dealings with Hussam, I got nothing bad to say about Hussam. Yeah, I mean, Staffy as well. I met Staffy when I went to New York. I think he's a great Man United content creator. You know what I mean? And yeah, I got nothing but respect for Staffy. I know, I think Saeed has met Staffy as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's yeah, man. There's a lot of great people that I've met through this, or that I'm cool with. That, you know what I mean? I'm cool with, and yeah, I think the ruthlessness will never die of me. Like, when this club is not successful, that's never gonna die. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I just want this club to be successful. And I told Hussam, I was like, hopefully I can experience that. You know, hopefully this club can become successful and I can experience that. But I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know when that's going to happen. But like I said, I'm going to see if I can get the shows running again. I know it's been international break. It's not been a lot to talk about. Some of the shows that I was running, like Nutmeg Rush and stuff like that. I know some people have been busy and, you know, got their things going on. But I'm sure we can get the shows running again. And yeah, man, we can continue and move forward, man. You know, I appreciate all the support from everyone. And yeah, I think I just taken a leaf out of Rance's book and seeing how many different things that he's doing. You know, he's got the gaming streams, got the boxing streams, got the football streams, and I feel like that's the path I feel like I want to go down. You know, making that kind of content. Of course, the Arsenal content's always going to be the bread and butter of the channel. Always going to be doing Arsenal content. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? This is an Arsenal channel, but at the same time, just doing different things, man. That's what it is, man. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. What's this now? What's this now? Arsenal set to finally unleash 45 million signing when Premier League returns. Hincapié. I hope this Hincapié guy is as good as you know what I mean? As good as they've been gassing up. Brought in as a clear upgrade on Jakub Kiwior, a South American defender. Yeah. Injuries have played their part, but even putting those aside, Hincapié is highly rated, so that despite joining on loan, many believe Arsenal will be open to making the deal permanent. Still, nothing's ever guaranteed. He will need to prove on the pitch that he's worthy of donning the red and white, carrying the cannon on his chest. The chance begins this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. I am interested to see how good this Hincapié is. People said a lot about him, but We'll see. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. I remember when we got Timber and I was a bit like, okay, we'll see, you know what I mean? But we'll see, man. We'll see how good this guy is, innit? Do you know what I mean? Fulham isn't a bad game for him to, you know, show us how good he is. But it is, man. Rent a hall and invite content creators to your own come and dancing. Bro, come on, man. What is this, man? Come on, bro. What kind of comment is that, bro? That's some batty boy. That's some batty boy comment, bro. Come on, what we doing, man? That's some Skittles comment, bro. Northside, you ever heard Hussam sing Many Men? I feel like I can't remember, bro. Someone send it to me. I can't remember, bro. North, you should see if you can get Coppish on your channel one day, or just call Coppish would be cool. I wouldn't mind. You know, the guys from Coppish, yeah, calm. You know what I'm saying? Calm. You know, would they? I don't know, but you know, if you don't ask, you won't get in it. Maybe I can ask them. Now, no, you're gonna lie. Even if we win something, they'll do the whole you were negative. You can't even celebrate thing. It's a cult. I told them go suck their mum if they tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Go suck their mum. I've been here stressed out about this club since I was 13, bro. You know what I mean? Since we ain't won nothing, I've been stressed out. Them man can suck their mum, bro. They can't tell me that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. I said I'm watching you in school. Yo, big up, man. Make sure you're studying, though, man. Make sure you're studying, bro. Make sure it is skills behavior. What kind of comment is that? You know what I'm saying? Now I know what you mean, Graham. Yeah, but what you want me to do? Dancing with Saeed or something? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Do you know what I mean? Nah, big up. Even Mike's, man. Mike's and Jay. Big up Jay, man. You know what I mean? He's funny, man. You know what I mean? I know he's still on cloud 9 after winning the Europa. But even Mike's, man. Mike's is hilarious, bro. Mike's is hilarious. You know what I mean? Mike's is hilarious. I would have loved Max to be an Arsenal fan. That would have been jokes. That would have been jokes, man. You know what I mean? He's the only West Ham fan content creator I listen to. I mean, I do like Lawless, but I don't follow his channel like that. Do you know what I mean? But I do like Lawless, but I don't follow his channel. Like Mike's is the West Ham fan that I follow. So yeah, it's one of them ones. Who else is there out there? Yeah, there's bare content creators out there that I like. Do you know what I mean? And you have to big up the content creators that put people on. Do you know what I mean? Like Rance, Lee, Carefree Lewis. There's so many big content creators that they don't need to help people. Do you know what I'm saying? And they do. They go out their way to help them. And I know it's a mutual thing. Obviously, you jump on their channel, you help them, and they help you and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Like Rance had me on his channel loads of times. Do you know what I'm saying? Loads of times. And that was literally just an Arsenal cooking show. Because I knew I could just, I'm always myself, but I knew I could be myself to the max. I'm just cooking, bro. Yeah, I'm saying to the point where, you know what I mean? Some of his viewers were like, yo, Rance, that's like one of your best shows. That's what some of the comments that people were putting. And that was, you know what I mean? Rance helped me loads. Rance has redirected me, everything. But I don't even, you know what I mean? I feel like I need to stop this kind of, you know, not asking people to jump on, because I feel like there's a lot of people, like big content creators, that help me a lot, that I feel like, oh, you're busy or this or that. And sometimes, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I forget to like, you know, ask them and stuff like that. But yeah, one day I'm definitely gonna get Rance on. I'm gonna ask him this week if he's free. I'm gonna message him, see if he's free this week at all to jump on. You know what I mean? Like, he helped me loads, man. He got me on loads of shows. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of cool people, man. A lot of really like cool people on this app, man. They're not all dickheads, bro. There's a lot of cool people. North, what's your favorite sport outside of football? Basketball, bro. Basketball, bro. You know what I mean? Basketball, bro. I love basketball. Just never have the time to watch it. Never had the time to watch it. You know what I mean? Never have the time to watch it. But Troops as well. Like, I don't have as much time to watch Troops, but I like Troops, man. Yeah, I mean, I like Troops, man. I always thought Troops was funny. I always thought Troops was funny. I can't lie. I always thought Troops was funny, man. He cracks me up. You know what I mean, blood? Nah, bro. You think they're gonna turn up to Hey, Graham, you're on a mad thing, bro. I can't even lie. You're on a mad one, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the basketball times are so off for the UK. Yeah, man. This is what I'm saying. The times just put you off. Exactly that. I'm like, I'm not staying up to watch that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not staying up to watch that. It's just too late. It's too late for UK times. It's true. That's the only reason why I don't watch it. Otherwise, I'd be watching it every week. You know what I mean? Carl from Coppish, he likes to come on channels. He's not fuss how big or small channels are. He'll holler. He will if you holler. Bro, I'll chat to him. I'll chat to him, bro. I'll chat to him. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, bro, it's one of them ones where it's mad. It's mad when you see people's growth as well. Like when you seeing certain people from the start or near enough the start and see how much they've grown. Or when you tell people, you know, you need to value your time. And there's definitely people that I could tell at the time, looking back, were trying to hold me back. I don't think I'd get to this point right now. Certain people just trying to hold you back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's down to me, like, but there's people that were on the shows that I don't take offense if they don't have time to jump on the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? They become busier, they're doing better. Do you know what I'm saying? And big up to them. They don't always have the free time. I respect it, man. People got their own thing. I wouldn't hold anyone back that does a show with me or anything. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But when I was, you know, still like very early in my journey, guys, there was definitely people I could see was trying to hold me back. Definitely. Looking back. Do you know what I'm saying? No, bro, because I did that when I was with Lee. Remember, we did the tour. So it's like I didn't really need to, there's no games going on. So there's no need to like visit the stadium again. Do you know what I'm saying? So I did we did the Burnabout watch along and everything the first time I went to Madrid. So like now that I went this time, I'm like, there's no need. There's no need, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones, bro. Nah, I don't think we can, bro. I don't think we can. I'll be real. I don't think we can. I don't think we can. But listen, if we do, all of YouTube's getting shut down, bro. I'm shutting down the whole thing. Shutting down the whole thing. Mike, new member. Hey, big up, man. Big up, Mike, man. Thank you, familia. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate that very much. You know what I'm saying? All the support, everything. Big up to Mike. He's a new member on the channel. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that very much. You know what I'm saying? So big up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, familia. And we will see. I'm gonna see if I can get. I really want to play FIFA, bro. It's annoying. I'm gonna try and see if I can set it up and to stop all the lagging, and then see if I can do a FIFA stream, bro. Yeah, Bebe was pissing me off, bro. He was pissing me off in one game. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Northside, you're being true will get you far and people will respect you more for it. Big up Ravi, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. I appreciate all the comments, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We are with them. Let me get this sorted right. Oh. All right. We are redirecting to Shane. Northside Raid on the way in. And Northside Raid on the way into Shane's channel. And we're out. I'll see you guys probably at 10. Love.